the main course today is spinach and red pepper torta, and this is a super dish actually. You can have it warm, you can have it cold. It is an al fresco as well dish, so it's really very easy to eat outside. So to start with, I've got this well buttered dish which I've had very fine breadcrumbs, and I've sort of layered it. I've just sort of stuck it all inside. Can you see that, Ian? Just to show, because it does really need to be well crumbed, and you'll see why later, right? And to this, I'm going, and then in this bowl here, I have 560 grams of ricotta cheese, and to it, I'm going to add 55 grams of pecorino cheese, and I've got 3 garlic cloves. And 1 teaspoonful of thyme or rosemary. And also 2 free-range eggs, which I've just lightly eaten. And that's virtually it. Everything is in there. Could you use
cottage cheese, Jean, instead of...
You could use cottage cheese, but it's not as firm. And I'm going to... Well, it's a good question. I'm going to season it well. Actually, this dish really does... Ricotta cheese is very, very bland, and it really does need to be seasoned well. And it brings up all, and brings out and up, all the flavours. So just mix it round like so.
Would it make any difference if you made it with the brown breadcrumbs?
It wouldn't make any difference whether they're white or whether they were brown, whichever you had in stock at the time. So I've got the mixture already mixed, and I'm going to divide it into 2. So if you've got 2 bowls at the ready, it's quite useful. So divide into 2 roughly. And to this half, I'm going to add 450 grams of squeezed and cooked spinach.
Is it frozen spinach?
No, it isn't frozen spinach. I suppose you could use frozen spinach, but I prefer steamed. So you'd need about, I don't know in grams, I think it's about 560 grams of spinach. And then it yields about, as I said, spinach. So I've got that mixed there. And in this one, I've got 1 red pepper, which has been sautéing in about 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and has been diced, cooled, and I'm adding it to this cheese here. Right. And that's virtually it. So it's nice. So all you do is you mix that round like so. So you've got 2 bowls then. You've got 1 with red pepper, 1 with spinach, and then I'm going to start layering up. And what you will do is just... Actually, there's probably too much spinach in here, but it won't matter. It'll make it quite tasty. And then you just sort of smooth it out like that with a palette knife.
The green and the red are going to look really good together, I think.
You've got it. That's exactly how it looks. It's layered, and it looks very, very attractive. And add the red to it.
So would you drink a nice Italian red wine with this?
You could do, yes, you could. But I'm not the wine expert. But you could drink the wine. Yeah, for me, I like German white. So, but yes, you could. And that's virtually it. You smooth the top. Smooth the top, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in an oven, gas mark 5, 180 Celsius for about 30 minutes until it's nice and brown, firm on top, like so. Right, it's in the oven, and this is a good time to take it. Right, now, back to my main course. During the break, what I started to do, actually, I sautéed some butter in here, and to it I added the shallots, the celery, the carrots, and also I then added some cream and some chervil. Now, if you're wondering what I've got in here, you can find it on Foretell and Channel 4 website, okay? Right, so I'm going to assemble this torte. This is one I made earlier that's cooled down, and it is now ready for serving. Nice big piece. This is really, well, it's really, really nice cold. And you can eat it outside. And can you see the layers? And to it, I'm just going to add the flageolet beans are in there. Have you ever used flageolet beans? Anybody?
Yeah.
They really are. I think they're one of the nicest dried beans. They have been soaked and cut, and they really are.
I'm not really sure what to use them for.
They complement anything really. They, you know, this dish especially. So you could use them for this dish if you make
Put them
it.
in a
Couldn't you,
ratatouille or
really?
something like that.
Yeah, just a little bit like that, and finish off a little bit of dill, and that's about it. And there it is, the spinach and red pepper torte with flageolet beans. A lovely, very nice al fresco dish that you definitely will enjoy. Right, so here we are, the spinach red pepper torta with the flageolet beans. I can see you chomping away there.
Oh, definitely.
First of all, what do you think of the flavours? Does it work?
It is lovely. I've never had anything as nice as this. It is really, really nice.
So you're going to make it at home in terrine style, are
Definitely
you?
make it. Yes, definitely have a go.
The spinach and the cheese go so well together. It's really tasty.
And what about the flageolet beans?
Well,
You were
yes,
asking
yes, I
me
do like
before.
them. I wondered if they were tin, but you said they weren't. So.
No, they're not tin. They only need a few hours soaking, and they don't take long to cook, and it is worth it if you do them.
Yes, they
but
are.
tin
You can
do
tell.
work with
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah.